David McRae with a speech entitled The C Word. The C Word, David McRae.
The C word. It sends shivers down our spines. We want to put hands over our ears so we don't have to hear it. We all know it exists. We just don't want to say it. Fellow Toastmasters and contest chair, for the purposes of this speech, I'm going to have to be blunt. The C word that I'm talking about is cancer. Cancer? For a humorous speech contest? What kind of sick person are you, David? After losing my dad and my stepdad to cancer, I've realized that when you've got a limited amount of time left with someone, you make the most of it. You focus on the good memories. You smile and you laugh. You make fun of the thing that faces you. Because if you can laugh at something that scares you, it removes the power it has over you. For example, when my dad got cancer, we joked about his incredible weight loss. You see, my dad had been trying to lose 3 stone since the day I was born. And he was always reading books on how to lose weight. Somehow, Dad never clocked the reason why he wasn't losing the weight. It wasn't because he wasn't reading enough books. It was the 6 beers and the Indian takeaway he was having twice a week. Cancer changed everything, though. My dad lost that stubborn 3 stone in just 6 months, and he was absolutely delighted. I haven't been this weight since I was 25, he told me gleefully. So if you feel you've been putting on a little bit of lockdown weight, then let me assure you, a good dose of cancer will sort you right out. A couple weeks before he died, Dad was taken into hospital. Not wanting to go to visit him by myself, I naturally took along my new girlfriend. This was our 5th date, and I've got to say, it's one of the best ideas I've ever had. That girlfriend is now my wife, Carrie. So if you're looking for love, then let me assure you that pulling the dying parent card is an absolute winner. But just remember, you can only use it twice. As we went to leave Dad's room that day, Kerry said, "See you later. It was nice to meet you." "Yeah, you'll see me again. Down there." Kerry was a little confused. "Oh, are you coming down to the cafe?" "No, down there, in hell." There's times in my marriage where I wish that my dad and wife could be reunited. A little faster. Dad died a week later, on the 24th of July, 3 days after his birthday, which probably didn't rank as one of his better birthday presents. For those of you who are into your astrology, you will have clocked that Dad's star sign was, of course, Cancer. Dad used to joke that he was a Cancer on society. My dad was born a Cancer, lived as a Cancer, and died of cancer. I don't know about you, but I'm going to start paying a lot more attention to my horoscopes. If you think my humor so far has been dark, you should have heard my stepdad, Andrew, referring to his cancer. Andrew was a retired lawyer with a touch of undiagnosed Asperger's, which led to some incredibly black and white statements. One of Andrew's demands was there should be no euphemisms about his death. "I don't want to be past. I'm not a football. I don't want to be expired. I'm not a bottle of milk. I don't want to rest in peace because I won't be peaceful. I'm dead, and that's the end of the matter. Literally. In the years that I knew him, Andrew would often tell me, David, if you can't get it up, life's not worth living. If my C words down there stops working, you can take me out the back and shoot me. I've never had the courage to ask my mum what claimed Andrew first, cancer or erectile dysfunction. Where would we be without cancer? Who in their right mind would go and run a marathon if they didn't have a cancer charity as a convenient excuse? Our streets would be littered with unemployed scientists if it wasn't for cancer. And of course, how would mediocre singers get through X Factor if they didn't have that good cancer story to reel in those votes? Cancer is the dreaded C word in our society, but I think we need to stop fearing it. Cancer rates are now 1 in 2. You can't hide from it. So why not face up to it? I know it might seem inappropriate to laugh during the difficult times of our lives, but that's when I think we need humor the most. We need that dark humor to brighten up those dark times. Because let's face it, if we can laugh at cancer, then we can laugh at anything life throws our way. And back to our favorite C word of the morning, the contest chair.